Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we've made a lot of good progress so far, but I wanted to talk a little bit about what our medium and long-term goal is. Now, I don't actually know what our long-term goal is just yet. Our medium-term goal is this. So in order for this to work, we need to completely control these three empires. And we need to have our level of devotion be 5 or above. That's its own thing. But for right now, if we look at the empire titles, that means that we need to control this one, and this one. I don't know, maybe that's a long-term goal, but I kind of feel like that's more of a medium-term goal at the rate we're going, especially once we have Divine Right. That said, we're at the point right now where we can purchase a claim to a kingdom level title. So looking at the empire titles here, we pretty much have all of this empire, and we will have all of this empire once we're able to attack these guys. Now, we could just copy them or conquer them piecemeal, right? We have de jure claims on them, but I think we're going to wait until Divine Right comes in 4 years, and then we're just going to go for the single war claim on them. This also gives us 10% monthly piety increase, which is nice. That's definitely nice. So, this guy here. How many counties is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20-ish. 20-ish? Okay. What about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. A little smaller. And then Malwa up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Similarly sized. Okay. In terms of the Bengal Empire, we need another 47 counties. Conquering these guys would be almost half of that. Now, he's currently defending against a peasant uprising, and a populist uprising, and a claim on the Kingdom of Bengal. This one's over. So, what did that end up doing? Just a crown authority thing, perhaps? I kind of want to buy this claim. You cannot buy a claim on a kingdom if you're already a king or emperor. Well, that has an effect on the landscape, doesn't it? That does indeed. We can do that, though, which would, of course, allow us to press our claim. I should have looked at that a little closer. That's awful. That is absolutely awful. Regardless, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to raise up our troops here. All we're looking for right now is getting land in these three empires. That is our current primary goal. And we know that we're going to need to wait on Divine Right, but that should come in fairly soon here. We're going to take the same pattern that we did previously. Letting these guys fight while we siege. I believe that sieging is generally a better way to earn war score right now. At least if you have reasonable siege equipment. Fighting is okay if you're going to win the fight, but you're guaranteed to win a siege if you're doing it correctly. I feel like this is a slightly better way of doing this. Renewed jihad, huh? Okay, Muslim faiths now have access to jihads. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure they will never target us. I'm not sure of that at all. Keep in mind, there are Muslim faiths around here. Like, Ashari is right up here. So that's something to be concerned about. So we're going to attack here. This will get us a decent chunk of war score. Then we're going to attack here and here. Is the current plan. We're losing a little bit of money right now, but that's fine. We can do that while we're at war. Men-at-Arms is going to be finishing up in about 21 months. I think after this war, we're going to mostly chill for a little while and let some of that stuff finish up. And then we're going to go back to conquest shortly after that. It's not going to be a very long chill period. We're at 39% war score. This is going to be full occupation of the contested area, so we'll have ticking war score. Fantastic. We'll attack here, here, head up to their capital. Actually, should we just kill these guys? I feel like we should just kill these guys and then head up to their capital after this siege that we take over from them. Oh, deviancy, huh? Perfect. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, a new opponent. That's fine. This guy must have died. Or actually, no, I think he took over. Also, that's fine. We don't mind that. And so we'll fight this army here. These guys are locked in. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to not station besiegers, but rather put mangonels and a few levies there. And we're going to walk over here and see about intercepting this force, if we can. Do we catch them? No, we don't. We can slow siege here. That's fine. I'm a little concerned about these guys, so I'm actually going to turn around and come back. If they cross this bridge, we're kind of screwed. So, it's not going to be a thing. This person is blackmailing us. They would just get a weak hook. I guess I'm okay with that. We'll see what they do with it. What are they going to do? Put themselves on the council? I kind of don't care. I feel like it's fine. Ah, this is no longer the capital. The capital's now down here. That's good to know. That's very good to know. We're at 69% here. Taking war score will take it to 70. And since this is no longer the capital, we're going to go defend the war goal. And then we'll go attack their capital over here, since that has moved. And that is completely fine. We are not too concerned about it. This should, in theory, be a stack wipe. Yeah, this is going to stack wipe. And that actually finished the war. Perfect. And we'll disband that. We got a little bit more out of that than I was expecting. Nice. Nice indeed. So, like I said, we're going to chill for a little bit here. Our men-at-arms are going to be done in about 11 months. And I would like to come down over this way, see if there's... we already checked this, didn't we? Yeah, we do need to work on our control in some of these locations. That's for sure. We can declare a few wars here, and are there any here that we're really interested in declaring? This is quite the war. I'm deeply, deeply interested in declaring this war. Deeply interested in declaring this war. So what we're going to do here is we are going to ransom our prisoners. There we go. We're going to ransom the prisoners, and then we're going to immediately host a feast. We're trying to build up prestige. Welcome, friends! We're going to get rid of all these. New learning lifestyle perk available. We'll grab religious icons. Yes, that will be very useful. We are trying to do a lot of faith conversions right now. Oh no, please do go on. So let's see what prestige we can get here. We're at 11:55, make that 12:30. This is going pretty well. Okay, feudal contract granted, religiously protected. Okay. That's not a great use of the hook, as far as we're concerned. We'll blackmail her right back. She refused. And we'll expose it. Fantastic. Until next time, is that enough prestige? Not this one. This one. Yes, it is. Wonderful. As I said, I am deeply interested in declaring this war. This is a fantastic war for us. This will get us a big, big chunk of Rajasthan. Which is incredibly important. So we have 5 days left here on our gatherings. We're going to head up over to here. And begin this siege immediately. I don't think we necessarily care about their army. They have 30 siege weapons. I think it's fine. Who could have known? Who could have possibly exposed her secret other than us? And we did expose her secret. I don't know why this is a problem. Why is our character confused about this? Very confusing, but whatever. So yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with getting Malwa into the fold. That's going to be wonderful. What else do we want to look at here after this war? Well, we definitely want to get our men-at-arms upgraded after this war. There's no doubt about it. And it's looking like this war won't take all that long. They're sieging over here, but man, are their sieges slow in comparison. I'm completely okay with this. There's another siege finished, and we're on to their capital. We're already at 46% war score here. We're going to make our way over this way, siege here, and then maybe go... Oh, no, they're going to get this done. They got a good jump there in their progress. That's okay. I don't care. They can do that. There's our men-at-arms. I think we go for trebuchets next. How long will that take? 13 years. That's not too bad. Okay, we're going to head up to here. We're currently at 74% war score. We're going to lose a little bit from them occupying here. There's no doubt about it. How much are we going to lose is the question. 11%? Sounds good. We're gaining more than we're losing. For sure. They're going to be right here. Should we try to cut them off? I feel like we should. Let's see what they decide to do about this movement. Okay, we're just going to catch them. Sounds good to me. We're at 80% war score, and defeating this army might get us to 100. That would be wonderful if it did. Yep, fantastic. We're going to enforce our demands. Gotta love that bug. We'll disband our troops, and first order of business is bulking up our men-at-arms. So, we can get up to 8 men-at-arms regiments now. So we're going to create another men-at-arms regiment, and that is going to be another unit of heavy infantry, I think. So we're going to do that. And then as far as the other one goes... Honestly, I feel like we should go to 3 heavy infantry and 3 war elephants. And I think the war elephants are the more important ones right now. So we do something like that. Okay, so we're going to need to increase the size of those over the next little while. I want to check our new lands over here and see if there's any undeveloped territory. And there is. There are multiple pieces of undeveloped land here. Okay. So we're going to want to construct city holdings where we can in those. Yeah, there's quite a lot up here, actually. And we're also going to want to transfer this vassal. We have too many held duchies. Oh, we hold the Duchy of Nadia. We should not. That should be granted off to this guy. For sure. The Raj of Nadia. There we go. And we do need a new Chancellor. This guy would make an okay Chancellor. He is on domestic affairs, which is exactly what we want. Okay, you want to ransom? Sure, we will happily take that cash. Once again, we're going to attack this as soon as our Divine Right finishes up in about 2 years. And when that finishes up, we will fully control this empire, the Lambakana Empire. That is fantastic. Increased control in county task has finished up. That's also fantastic. So we're going to work on increasing control here in one of our other counties. And of course, we need to make sure that all of these up here are being constructed in as soon as possible. Ransom? Yes, I accept. Are there any others that could be ransomed? 2. Okay, do it. Absolutely do it. So now that we've gotten this expansion done, we're going to chill for a little bit here. Not for too long. I just want to get these cities building. And as soon as we get another month tick here, there we go. We'll get that city constructing. And yeah, we need a holding over here. And there's a fair number that we need to construct up here. No doubt about that one. But we've certainly continued to grow. That's a really, really good sign. I want to attack these guys just as soon as we can. Like, I really want Divine Right to come in here. It's at 90%. It's taken time. Time that we don't exactly have. We can transfer this vassal, and that's definitely something that we should do. We can create some of these titles, and I think we're going to hold off on creating the titles for now until such a time as we start hitting vassal limits. I don't think we care about that. Or necessarily that. There's a lot of these that we don't really care about. Yeah, a whole lot that we don't really care about. Just single county claims. I'm not too interested in pressing single county claims for right now. We'll probably get back to that in a little while, but for this exact moment, I'm most interested in constructing additional holdings up here. We're going to need 2 here. There's just a bunch that we need up in here. So that'll take a little bit of time while we are waiting on Divine Right to come in. That's up to 92%, so that's good progress. We do want to get our trebuchets as soon as possible. I don't think we care necessarily about knighthood. It's good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. But I don't think it's a huge priority for us. Similarly, we're not using archers at all in our men-at-arms right now. So I don't think we care at all about advanced bow making. I do want to grab windmills fairly soon so that we can increase our income a bit when we're not on a stewardship focus. It is a little bit on the low side, it feels like. Oh, there's a bit of a rebellion going on up here. Perfect. I do want to construct another city over here. The child was not meant to be. Okay. 111 gold. So 2 month ticks. Sounds good. We have made a whole lot of progress in a pretty short amount of time. There's no doubt about that. Let's see what's going on in the rest of the world, shall we? Not a whole lot, honestly. The Byzantines are doing Byzantine things, but, I mean, that's expected. Sweden has kind of fizzled out. I mean, at this stage of the game, that's not surprising. There's nothing really huge going on over there. Honestly, That is one weak Byzantine Empire. What is this war that they're in? They're defending against an Italian claim. They're just super weak. Are we the world's superpower already? All the other big guys are super weak, except for, like, a Khan. But we're stronger than a Khan. We can definitely grab Architected Ancestry, and I want Quick to become more common in the dynasty. Fantastic. Yeah, I think we might be the most powerful realm in the world. Huh. I didn't see that coming. Like, we're more powerful than the Arabian Empire right now. Absolutely fascinating. And to think, we haven't even done all that much yet. Okay, we're going to construct some holdings. We need 20 gold for this one. Okay. So we're waiting for that to come in. We need a lot of city holdings up here. It's currently the 10th of September. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And when is Divine Right going to be here? About 12 months. It's at 95%. We're making progress on that. Trebuchets are now only 10 years out. So that's fantastic. Will there be an exposure after Divine Right? Who knows? We may have the best technology. Monthly piety per night. Faith creation and reformation cost reductions. I like that faith per night. That's pretty good. But yeah, we want to do a large war here where we press all of our claims on this guy. Just all at once. But we need Divine Right for that. That will get us this empire fully under our control. But the snowball is underway here. There's no doubt about that. I'm not sure that there's anyone who could stop us. Even if the entire world somehow banded together against us, they'd be so fractured that we would honestly have a decent chance of winning the war. It would be kind of insane. There's no doubt about that. But I think we'd have a good chance of it, assuming that the war leader wasn't like England or something. That would be very awkward if the war leader was England. Very, very awkward. Regardless, we're about to have enough to construct another holding up in our new territory. And there we do. And so we will get that underway. There are multiple holdings that we still need to queue up here. At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I see 7. Okay. So that's going to take some time to get that money, of course, but that'll be fine. We don't really have an issue with that. We're making good progress on it, and Divine Right will be done in about 5 months, at which point we'll conquer these guys, bring them into the fold, and we may be able to start looking at these as well. If we look at Rajasthan here, okay, we're making good progress here. 94 de jure counties. That's a lot for Rajasthan. But we can continue to spread up this way, no problem. There's a lot of little guys up here that we could conquer. Yeah, I don't see a problem with this. I think that we can have India formed within 100 years, is my guess. We're apparently a deviant and lost a level of devotion for it, but that's okay. We don't need the level of devotion. And the question is, when is that Divine Right going to come in? 3 months, 98%. That's all we're waiting on. However, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to attack these guys. We're also infirm, so that's not necessarily the best thing. Yeah, we're currently ailing. We're going to have to keep that in mind with our succession, but it should be, in theory, okay. Yeah, that should be fine. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time.